Hi there, I'm the founder of an AI-driven startup, and I'm always looking for innovative problem solvers. First, could you tell me a bit about yourself and what drives you to work in the AI space? I'm particularly interested in people who think outside the conventional boundaries.
I'm Mantavya Soni. I'm a data scientist. I've been working as a data scientist in this space for almost 5 years, but I have pretty much extrapolated my capabilities beyond doing just a data science stuff. So yeah, I mean, if you ask about my core, I can build machine learning models and natural language processing models based on the business use cases, and I know those principles really well because I pursued my master's in that one. I'm way more of a curious person. I create the shit of myself by myself. I learn business problems and I come up with the solutions based on the business problems. So you can call me a software engineer, you can call me an AI engineer because I know different large language models which I can incorporate in current operational workflows. So that's what I can do. And
Very interesting background, Montoya. Could you give me a specific example of a problem you identified and the AI solution you built for it? I'm particularly interested in how you approach the entire process, from problem identification to implementation.
yeah, of course. So recently I built a nutritionist app, and after failing multiple times, I did extensive market research. I reached out to different people who could use nutritionist as their personal nutritionist because I was just trying to solve a problem that people are so much into diet and they are pretty much into fitness, but they don't really get that attention. And when they reach out to different nutritionists out there, they get charged a lot. So I felt I can solve this problem by coming up with a kind of a solution which is way cheaper, which is seamless to use, which is pretty much like talking to someone. So I created a verbal chatbot which holds the expertise of nutritionist, and all you gotta do is just talk to it like verbally. It will respond to you verbally only, and it can like craft your diet for the day because life is pretty subjective. So if you're going outside, then you won't be having access to most of the things. So it does understand and adapts to your life journey, and it will stay with you throughout the day. I mean, something doing is doing something more than any human nutritionist as well.
That's fascinating. I love how you identified a real market pain point. Two quick follow ups. First, how do you handle the technical challenges of keeping API costs manageable while scaling? Second, what's your approach when you hit roadblocks in development? Can you walk me through how you problem solve?
I mean, as far as my problem solving skill is concerned, I do use AI because I'm not that of a software engineer, but my AI skill is pretty solid. I know different tools which I can use to access the current knowledge and documentation and AI intelligence by using different kind of large language models like Claude and stuff like that. So that's what I use for development. I do hit many roadblocks. I mean, there is many roadblocks still in this whole process, but it's all about being resilient and having that perseverance that you keep going regardless of what you face, because problem solving is the key thing. You learn and you solve. You can't really know everything at once being a software engineer, but if you are having that kind of acumen to deal with the problems and solve them while you run your business, that is the core thing. So most of the time I use AI only. I know different tools which I can use to incorporate into the workspace and make it happen. So that's what I do. I fail, I try, I iterate the process, I make it fast because I know right tools to use. So that's what I do. And as far as my API thing is concerned, I have kept certain margins. So
Excellent problem solving approach. One final question. If you joined our team, what would be your first focus in the first 30 days? I'm looking for someone who can both execute technically and think strategically about business impact.
yeah, so I mean, I've been working after many business of myself, and as I mentioned before, that I created few products, and every time I learned from it. It's not as simple as market research, but it's also important about pre-selling, knowing your customer base, validating the product, not pouring your opinions to your product before getting validation from the actual users. So there are like multiple business things which you need to keep in mind before developing the product or while developing the product. It's so dumb to create the whole product and then take it out to market because people might not just use it because they don't resonate because you came up with a product with your own opinions. You are not supposed to do that. You just need to keep calm and get people's opinion before you make product live. So that's the business aspect. So if you ask me what I'm going to do when I join your company, I'm going to understand the business in the first place. I will do market research. I will reach out to more and more people. Concept validation, product validation is the crucial aspect. And after getting the feedback from your potential users, I will come up with adjustments to your application. So I mean, I just need to do my research in the first place before putting it to the execution. Execution is so easy in these days of AI. Technical stuff is so easy because AI can mostly pull off the things, and you can hire people as well to do that. I mean, of course, you're hiring me to do that, so that's not a big deal. But I'm just talking on the base of on the perspective of entrepreneur. That you can always hire people to do things for you, but what are the right things? Taking that decision is the most crucial aspect, and that's something what I would do if I get an opportunity to work with you. I will first understand the market. I will understand the pain points. I will understand how everything goes, and once I will study the things before I put my development skills to the execution.
Very impressed with your strategic mindset and user first approach. Based on our conversation, I can see you bring both technical expertise and entrepreneurial thinking, exactly what we need. Let's talk about next steps. Would you be open to meeting our technical team for a deeper discussion about potential collaboration?